Okay, so caring what other people think about you. I was talking about last time that I want to do everything that I think of, that I want to try new stuff and not be afraid of trying it and then possibly failing at it. And I think a big part of that, of my struggle with doing that, is fear of what other people will think of me, thinking that I'm a failure, or that I'm, I guess, worthless or pathetic. Someone passed by. This dog that follows me, our neighbor's dog, she gets in front of the cars when it's passing by. It's like, that's not my dog. Well, anyways. Okay, so caring about what people think of you. I feel like there's this like delicate balance, because you don't want to like not care at all. I mean, how they feel is important. You know, I care about how my family, what my family thinks of me, or my friends think of me. I want to know, or I want them to think positive things about me, because I want to be enriching to their life. So there's a delicate balance between caring, but then I guess not letting it become like an obsession, where it starts to dictate, your decisions. It's just not something you can, invest your emotional, I guess, safety in, and be and be steady and solid. I'm trying to keep track of how long this is. Last time I went longer than I want to, and I had to cut out a bunch of stuff, so it's kind of dark. So yeah, trying to please people, or caring, but then not caring too much. We have this need to do things that are enriching to us, creative, productive things. And part of that, doing that and learning how to do these things, is failing at times. And then why is it that we start judging people when they fail? Why don't we see that as, oh, awesome, they're trying to learn new stuff. They didn't work out very well, but they were trying, Why is it we look at it as like, oh, something that's to be embarrassed about? I want to shed that feeling of being afraid to fail. I think that there would be no fear of failure if I wasn't afraid of people thinking I'm a failure. So I guess that's what it is. Not a solution to simply hide from criticism or judgment, but to learn to deal with it and still be happy. Try to tell her to stay, and she'll sit, kind of stay, but then if I walk away, she starts following me. I tried. So pretty. Dealing with judgment, dealing with people thinking you're pathetic. Oh, my arms get sore. Okay. So dealing with that and then still feeling good about ourselves. I guess the trick is you have to recognize that our value is not what people say it is. That's not an indication of your value. Your value is something that is just a part of you. It's like an organ. It's just there. That's your value. You're a human. You have the value of being a human. It's not based on what other people think. It's, that's part of them. That's inside of them. What they think and what they say, that's part of them. That's coming from their imagination. I am not here to do stuff that other people want me to do. I'm here to do something, that I feel inspired to do. that I'm not here to just to, fulfill other people's needs. I'm also here to fulfill my needs. So I need to, it's kind of, I guess, I need to have faith that is part of my existence. So I've actually been thinking lately that maybe I need to like go the complete opposite to maybe counteract this, these years of trying to please people with like not caring at all. Now, I don't feel completely comfortable with that, because I do care. There's a squash turtle on the road. I don't think you want to see that though. I almost feel like I need to go that extreme, go the opposite way to balance myself out, to kind of, I guess, counteract that knee-jerk reaction I have to please other people, to do what they want me to do so that they can be happy with me. I don't know if I could actually do that and feel okay about it. I still feel like I'd feel a lot of guilt and shame. But I've been pondering. So I guess the gist of what I'm trying to say is that my needs are just as important as everybody else's. And so I need to prioritize it. I need to prioritize my own needs as well as other people's. My needs to be creative and to try new things. And then, if people judge me or think I'm wasting my time, I need to see that for what it is, that it's their thoughts. And, if I can do something to help them, great. If I can't, I guess that's the way it's supposed to be. I want to change my perception of failure. Or change my perception of when I discover what does not work. And then using that to become more aware of myself and of the world around me. And, who I am and what my place is and what I'm supposed to do. Instead of seeing it as a judgment of my worth. My arm's getting tired. Oof. Okay. It's a baby step kind of thing. It's not something that's going to change very quickly. Every day I struggle. Every day I fall back into thinking, feeling like a failure, feeling depressed because things aren't working out. I'm working on a remodeling project in a camper, and made a mistake, and oh man, I was mad. It took me a while to cool down and just to relax and be okay with it. Now I still feel a little twang when I see the spot that I messed up on. I still feel a little pain, but it's gonna function fine. I didn't ruin anything. I mean, even if I did, so what? It's just a learning experience. I don't need to look at this as like the last chance I'll ever have to do something like that. That if I mess up on this, then I'm a failure at remodeling campers. It's not. It's just a learning experience. If I ruin the whole thing, I can get another one, or if I discover that I really don't like this, I can do something else. Someone else could take it, or it could be scrapped, or whatever. It's a learning experience for me. It's a chance to discover more about me and about the world, and that's an awesome thing to have, to do, to wake up and start working on again. So yeah. This has been good talking to myself. I think I spent a lot of time thinking about stuff, just like round and round and round inside my head, and I'll find myself like thinking about the same thing again and again and again, like, oh man, it just drives me insane. So it's good to put it out there so I can like hear it too, and it helps me sort through my feelings. And then also I find it's uplifting encouraging. I feel encouraged after. I guess that's what it is. It's like I can hear myself saying it, so then I hear when I'm saying the negative things to myself, and I'm like, wait a second, I don't. And so I guess I have more control over my mouth than I do my brain. So I have more control. I can control it better, and I can say things, the positive things I want to hear, and that's uplifting. So that's good. So pretty, the pink sky. Oh. Almost home. It's a uphill, so it's always like this end to my walks of this. It's downhill leaving and uphill for a little bit, and on the way back it's uphill, so it's always like last little bit of a workout before I get home. So that's what I've been thinking about lately. And I feel like it's a turning point for me. I feel like I'm turning over a new leaf, and that's really good for me to feel that way. I feel like I mentioned before, I'm just such a negative perception. I'm kind of a doubter of anything positive happening. So to feel like I'm turning over a new leaf is really encouraging to me, and we'll see if it actually sticks. I mean, oh yeah. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.